Hi, I'm Jen Pacici, an artist working in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, and today I'm going to share with you my June 2026 art income. Before I share my income for the month, a few background details. I work full-time. I have a full-time job in communications, so I have a steady income, and it's really taken a lot of pressure off of my art income. I did try for years when I was home with my daughter to make a full-time art income, and it did not ever happen, though I hope it will happen in the future. I am working toward that. You will see that my art income for this month entirely came from retail spaces where I have my art. So as I mentioned, I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Western North Carolina, and there is a very thriving arts community here. So I have my art in several different retail shops, and that is where all of my sales came from this month. That is not always the case. I do have a website where I offer collections, and now I am offering some made-to-order painting options. And I also have some of my art licensed with a company, and I get paid quarterly for that. So in my July report, I will be able to tell you about my income from licensing. The first retailer I got a check from in June of 2026 is a small boutique shop in Asheville, North Carolina, and my total income for the month was $118.50. The next retailer is a gorgeous little place featuring some art and some other goods in Black Mountain, North Carolina. This check was actually for the end of April and for May, and it was a total of $473.75. The final retailer was my biggest check of the month, and it tends to be that way every month. I have been there for about 5 years, more than 5 years now, and it's a pretty well-known place where art is sold in downtown Asheville, so it gets a lot of traffic. And my check from them this month was $956.75. My total for the month of June for the 3 galleries was $1,549. If you run any kind of business, you know that the profit is not the full picture. I also have expenses every single month. This was actually an extremely cheap month. I was traveling with my family a lot of the month and had made lots of purchases in May. So I only bought one thing that I put under the category of art supplies, and it was a frame, and it was $21.39. And then I had my every month expenses. I pay $3 a month for something called forward email that forwards business emails to an account that's easy for me to access. I pay $25 a month for MailerLite, which is how I keep up my subscribers list and email folks. I pay $16.04 a month for Photoshop, and I pay $2.99 a month for iCloud storage. I have more photos and videos of artwork than I do of my own kid. So the total for those expenses was $68.42, making my monthly profit for the month of June in 2026 $1,480.58. This was a really great month for my small business. I certainly have months where I only make $300. Sometimes, especially in January, I will have a really big month because I will have Christmas time sales from several places where I get paid the following January, and I also get one of those quarterly licensing checks. So that's often a very big month, and then it can be very slow until tourist season in the mountains of North Carolina starts back up. And that is why this year my goal is to work more on getting website sales. So I will talk to you about that in the future, but if you have any questions, let me know. And I love talking about art business, so feel free to ask a question in the comments or reach out anytime. See you soon.